Alright guys, so in this video we're going to be recreating this flyer I created with Pixellab and Lightroom with Photoshop for phone. So I'm going to be using this image as a point of reference. So the first thing to do is to set your image size. If you want to recreate this flyer, the first thing to do is to go to image size, which is this fourth icon down here, and press image size and set the size to 1080 by 1350. That's the image size for this design. Then the next thing, I'm going to set my grids. So setting my grids here, I'm going to put this one down here. I'm going to put this one down here and take this one to the right and to the left, and this one to the right, and also set the top grid. You get, so the grids are to make sure that my work is aligned and organized. So I can do away with this one. Alright, so sorry about that. So I'm going to the remaining grids, I'm going to do away with them. So I'm just going to delete them. It's okay. So the main flyer does not have this color. The main flyer is not this bright blue. The main color of the flyer is this dark blue here, and the color code, so I'm just going to tap it here, and the color code is 1572 AD. 1572 AD. So that's the color code of the original flyer. The original flyer has the code 1572, so I'm going to hide it like this and work with the rest. So the first thing I'm going to do is to import the image that I've already created, that I already have here. So I'm going to go over to my gallery and go to, I think, photo room. No, not photo room. It's not in photo room. So I'm going to go over to my gallery and click recent. Let me see the recent photos here. So I'm going to pick it from here. I think this is it here. So it already has the shadow and everything. So I'm going to scale it up like this. I think this is the size of it. So I'm going to adjust it like this. Let me just check for reference sake. Let's see, they're the same size. Okay, they're the same size. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is to lock this guy here, and the next thing I'm going to do is to bring up my write-up and apply the power clipping, or clip maxing rather, not power clipping. So I've locked the image here, so it's not going to be moving about. So I'm going to add the letter G, the small letter G I just used there. Small letter G. Alright, I hope it's still recording. Okay, it's still recording here. So it's small letter G, so I'm just going to tap the icon here and increase the size to this. So now to create this, there is a font I use in particular to make it look good. So whatever you're going to see today, you can apply it in any kind of any design of your choice. So the name of the font is where's the font? The name of the font is this one here, Krylon Regular. Krylon Regular. So I'm going to use the font here. I'm going to increase the size to fit like this, about almost his whole full size. So something like this. I think this is the size we use. So I'm going to just turn on this one for reference. Okay, so this will be bigger. I'm going to go like this. Yes. So this is the size. So I'm going to lock it now. Hide this one back again. Alright, so this is what I did. I sent this one to the back and make a copy of it. So first step, send it to the back and make a copy of it. So I'm going to send it to the back here. Let's see. So realign it like this now. So now it is this particular text in front that we're going to work on with the maxing. This other one is to cover up for the spaces at the back. So the first thing to do is to go to max here. So what this maxing tool does is that the places it covers will be cut out of your image. You get, will be cut out of your image, and let me reduce the size. You get, reduce the size. Then I'm going to go over to direction and put it up here. So the first place I want to work on is the place where his hand is. So I want the place where his hand is to be open like this. So I'm going to go over to the BZ tool now and try to do it like this. What I want to do now, I want to max out both the hand and his waist side, so it will look like the letter cut through or goes around from his back to his front here. So I'm going to do my best to make a curve like this, a seamless curve from the main curve. Okay, so that's how to do it. Try to create a seamless curve, because the main letter does not have this kind of curve that we're about to do, so we just have to create it ourselves. So we have something like this. Okay, I'm still going to work on it because the little part of it's not showing well. So I'm going to do it like this. So I want it to be the end of his body. Alright, good. So this is perfect now. So the next thing now is to do another click marks here. So I'm going to press it again and press copy. This copy sign here is going to give me another one. So I'm going to bring that one down here. So I want his hand to be out in this one this time around. Okay, so I'm going to edit it like this. Yes, yep. And like this. So we have his hand like this. So just whatever you can do to clip out his hand. So we have him like this. So okay, there's a mistake here. We'll go to the second one. So we're going to make it not cover the leg like this. Alright, so what next? Let's check the reference image. I think, okay, the two legs are out of the stuff. Okay, so I'm going to turn it back on again and work on this grid, on this letter, and create another max so that we can have his body out. So I'm going to make a copy of this and direct it down here this time around. So I'm going to use the BZ tool now to readjust this ones so all his legs are out like this. So you see, it's very simple to create this effect here. So let's reduce the size back. So we have the clip maxing effect here. You get, so we already have our design now. So now is to add our write-up. Okay, to add our write-up, let me check if it's the same with the previous one. Okay, I think the guy in this, the new one is a little bit bigger than this one here, but that's not a problem though. We can still work with this one. Alright, so let's work with this. So it's to add the text now. Let's see, be unstoppable and enjoy the game. Right, so I'm going to write it now. I'm going to turn on my grid. Oh, I think our grid is distorted already. So I'm just going to fix the grid again. Alright, so we have our grid set. We can delete the rest here, can delete them and write our text now. So be unstoppable, enjoy the game. Let's write enjoy the game. So it's quite simple to do. And the font I use for this is called let me go to it. It's called Agdasima bold, so that's the font I use. So there's not really much to be done here, just adjust the letter spacing a little bit so the spacing not be too much, then the line spacing also. So this is how you create the clip mask effect here, and you can go ahead to edit your design with Lightroom. Okay, so you can go ahead to edit your design with Lightroom and you'll be good to go. So for this I'm going to write it be unstoppable, be unstoppable. Alright, so we have our word there. Okay guys, so that's how to create the clip mask by using the mask tool. Okay, so that's basically it.